Today's episode is about Wolfman. It's about a movie of a man that turns into a wolf. Can you believe it? I know, I'm psyched too. Welcome to the very first episode of Cinema or Sofa. The main star is Julia Garner. She does a great job in about every role she does. Is this movie worth seeing in the cinema or not? Or should you stream it? Well, it depends. It depends what you're looking for in this movie. If you're looking for a twist, which Blumhouse is really good at, okay? They're really good at putting that modern twist on horror movies, which I admire a lot. I like how they work that in there. But if you're looking for a classic werewolf movie, Wolfman movie, this ain't it, Chief. This is not it. If your mind is like trying to see like the classic Wolfman, the classic werewolf story, but in a modern day atmosphere, this still ain't the movie for you, Chief. It's not going to work. You're not going to like it. I'm going to be real with you. I thought it was dope. I thought it was cool. I didn't like it too much. Would I see it in the cinema still? Yes. Yes, I would. Because there was one part that actually made me jump. And there are a lot of jump scares, but I never really jump. Maybe I had an extra cup of coffee. I don't know what it was. But because of that, I would still see it in the cinema. But I also have a subscription to see movies in the cinema. That's how I get to give you these great reviews. Sometimes before the movie's actually released. I did see this movie before it was released to the public, but I went and started watching Dexter again, and I started getting wrapped up in that because of the new series that's coming out. And it's addicting. I'm literally watching it right now as I make this video. This movie is a modern movie. It's held in modern times. Most Wolfman movies are held in the 1800s or some shit, like a long, long time ago. 1700s, 1600s, like, you know, where people wore top hats and shit. This movie is not that, all right? This movie is not that, and it doesn't have the same traits as a Wolfman movie at all. None of the traits are there, except for the fact if you get scratched or bitten, you start turning into a werewolf. The weaknesses and the strengths are not in this movie at all whatsoever. This is more of a virus movie. Let's put it that way. There's no spells, no witches, no sign of there being any other creatures or anything like that. This movie does not pass the cinema test. I would wait until it comes out on streaming platforms and then watch it, or possibly rent it. Or if you're really nerdy about ghouls, goblins, ghosts, and Dracula and Wolfman stuff, maybe rent the movie and then buy it on Blu-ray, Ultra HD. I'm a big fan of physical media. I think that is, it's very important for us to keep that, because if not, you own nothing you buy, okay? Anything you pay for, you don't own it, so I just want to throw that out there. But this is not a traditional werewolf movie, okay? And I did a little bit of digging before doing this review, and there are pictures up. I would show you, but I don't want to spoil it, of the Wolfman costume, one of the Wolfmen. Okay, let's just throw that out there, all right? And it looks so cheesy. And you could tell after watching the movie, this is definitely the legit costume they wore during shooting. They probably just added some effects, post-production, or even pre-production, like little blood here and there, little shading and stuff, but that's about it. And after seeing that, it just made me think, like, this Wolfman costume looks so ridiculous. It's almost shameful. I give this movie a 3, to be honest with you. A 3. But it did make me jump. If you have a subscription for AMC, I would go see it, you know, because you're probably running out of movies to watch. There's not a lot of good stuff out there right now. The story's pretty decent. And like I said, Julia Garner does a great job in it. And everyone does a pretty good job, but she's stunning. She does a stunning job in everything she does. She's got like a strange hotness to her, you know, like a Aki hottie, you know? But yeah. Anyways, that's going to wrap it up for this video. Hopefully you decide for yourself whether it's worth it or not for you and what you're looking for in a movie. But Blumhouse usually does a pretty good job when it comes to modern day horror films. So go ahead, do some research if you got to, or just go see it. Just go see it. Get some popcorn with a little bit of butter on it, a little bit of butter, maybe a little extra butter, you know. They got nachos. Don't get the nachos unless they gourmet nachos, because they just literally handing out children lunch boxes nowadays. Cost $25 for some nachos. You know what I mean? Crazy. All right, y'all. Peace out. Until next time on another episode of Cinema or Sofa.